guys, I have great news for you. Yesterday I started to make a list of all the tracks that I have done in the last years, in between 2011 and 2014. And I realized, wow, there is a lot of shit that I actually didn't put out and a lot of shit that I totally forgot about because I'm a workaholic and I'm a stoner. So yes, some tracks I simply forgot about them, and when I checked, I was amazed by how much I actually have to show off. So what I'm planning is a Parandroid Legacy Album, which describes the acoustical journey of my project. It goes from around 150 up to 180, possibly 190. What else is there to say? The tracks are ready. I am thinking about putting the Orestes and Parandroid track on it, as well as the Pastor John and Parandroid track. Wait on a second, let's put down this stupid noise in the background. I will ask those two guys, I think they're okay with it. Like this, I'm able to put out the best of what I had in the last years. It's kind of a greatest hits album. Not really. I know I'm a little bit young and my project is a little bit juvenile for a greatest hits album, so no, it's just the best what I can select of what I have now, while actually not taking tracks from the album I was working on the last months, because that will probably come out in the wintertime. I'm not up for releasing it in summertime, because in summertime, who's interested in buying stuff in summertime? You? Me not, definitely not, because in summertime everybody's partying, including me, you know, going out, having fun, taking drops and dancing and stuff like this, so you definitely don't want to sit at home and browse for some bullshit Legacy Parandroid album and buy it, or the other album and buy it. So I'm planning to put out that one in the wintertime or in the early wintertime of 2016. But this one I can put out right now. The tracks are ready. It's like very, very little work to do. I'm a visual artist as well. I did work much more long on visual arts than I did work on music. I started to work on music when I was 21, now I'm 28. I started to work on arts when I was about like 6, 7. Basically, since I can think, I'm working on art, on visual art. So everywhere in my flat is visual art. I have hundreds of photographic, artistical works. I have paintings. I have tons and tons and tons and tons of material. I was just too lazy to put something out there or too occupied with my music. But if you see the studio, everywhere is art, computers, technical stuff, yes, and arts, a lot of arts. So I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the album cover by myself. Would you please shut up for a moment? I will do the album cover by myself, and the mastering I will talk to some friends. But to be honest, I have so much distance to those works that I actually believe that I can master them, because I absolutely can master. I practiced for a lot of years and I can do it. So that's about it. I'm finishing the stuff now. I will quickly show you a list of the tracks right now that I selected for this list. It's about 60-70 tracks, only the ones that I selected, otherwise it would be much more, and it's only in this period of time, 2011 until 2013. So everything is ready for this Legacy album, which will get released on Bandcamp. And I really, 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 really hope that you guys gonna help me with the promotion of it, because this time no label will be behind me to promote it, to put it out. There's not Noise Poison Records, not Freak Records, nobody is like standing behind this release other than me and myself. It's a so-called self-release. So I hope that it helps me funding the album. The album is a lot of work also. I want to concentrate on it to put out the best what I possibly can. And I had problems of working simply because of the reason, because 2015 was so fucking great. Thank you guys, really, really, really. Every organizer that booked me in 2015, everybody that jumped and danced to my music, all the nice people that I've met, I'm absolutely amazed by the last 2 seasons. It was really great fun and possibly one of the most successful years for the project. But still, I'm hoping that you guys help me to spread the word, to let everybody know as soon as I put the stuff out, the album cover and the track listing. And I hope that it's going to be a success. I know many of you bought tracks from Bandcamp. I put it up tracks 3 years ago or something like that. And I sold a lot of stuff actually over Bandcamp, relatively to what I am doing, I think. Which I'm super happy about because yeah, it means a lot to me and it also helps me a lot to survive. Anyway, I was so much touring and traveling last year that I had a hard time of staying in the studio and staying focused on the album. I had to go every 2 weeks or something like that. I had to go to a gig or to a tour. So everybody of you that buys the album on Bandcamp is really supporting the whole project and what I'm doing and helps me surviving because I do this as my job. It's not some hobby or something like that. I do this full time since a long time. I pay everything from that. Insurance, rent, food, and I can tell you that it's very, 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 very nice. I'm super happy that I can live like this, that I can live from my art. Was always my dream, and now it's like that. It's super. I hope for your support and we talk soon. In a couple of days I will put up all the information. I will let you know which tracks actually made it and here we go. Thank you very much. I wish you an amazing evening and goodbye.